Hey everybody, welcome back to White's Wonders Minecraft World. In this episode, I think this episode is what, 106 I think? But in today's episode, we're going to continue to work further in the world. I don't know exactly what we're going to do today. I'm going to start off with a little bit of a villager update. As you can see here, I have a rail line. I have a rail line here. I have a rail line here. And I have a rail line there. That rail line over there is for taking out villagers from this thing. This thing will do. What is this? The breeder, yes. There's any villagers in here that I don't need that I want to have somewhere else. This is the way that we're going to take them out. One thing I should probably mention, last episode I got a comment that the reason I kind of figured this though, but the reason my villager was tracking back to the villages is because the nether portal, whenever I was breaking the minecart, the nether portal was too close to the village breeder. So I moved the portal off camera over to this side, and things have been going really well. I actually have a few villagers in the nether that I'll show you in a second. But let me explain these real fast again. So that one comes from the breeder. This one goes over to the portal, but is from the containment area right here. So if I have any ones in here that I like, that I want to send somewhere else, they'll go over there. And this is something I haven't used yet, but this is going to be a villager, I wouldn't say killer, bringing the villagers to a better place for them, I guess, since I won't have any use for certain villagers. So if a village is has bad enough trades to the point where I don't think I'll ever use it, this is the rail line I'm going to use. And over there, I'm planning to have some lava and eventually kill the villager. That's kind of my goal. Or, I'm sorry, send him to villager island, villager happy place, I guess. But now let's go ahead and go this way, because I want to buy a few things, or at least one thing from a villager I have in here. Can we go into the nether and not lag? That'd be great. Thank you. Please, 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 please. Okay, so I guess I can start off by saying this is my containment area. I showed you guys this last episode. It's changed a little bit. These rails weren't needed, and I removed the one in the middle so that usually what I do whenever I get a villager here into the nether, put a minecart here, push the guy into the minecart, he'll eventually slide over to here, then I redirect the track. But as you can see, I have quite a few villagers in here, so I have a pretty nice leather worker here. It's a pretty good leather trade. I think the lowest you can go is 8, maybe? Or maybe it's 9, I don't know. But it's really good. And I have 8 emeralds for a saddle, although I don't think we're going to need any saddles. We still have 4 double chests of saddles, or almost 4 double chests of saddles from the AFK fish farm, which I've not been to in a long time simply because I ran out of storage room. I just have too much stuff. This toolsmith has the lowest coal trade. I don't know if that's very good or not. I haven't looked at many of these other things. I don't think these are too terribly good, but the reason I brought this guy into the nether was because of this. I don't know how much coal we're going to be giving away, but it's good to have that guy. Over here, I brought in 2 librarians. This guy, let's start with this guy, has a pretty low paper trade, 25 paper for an emerald, which is pretty darn good. He has respiration 3 for 31 emeralds, not the greatest. He has sharpness 1, pretty poop. And projectile protection 3, which technically isn't bad, but no. And then the guy that I kind of went into the nether for, this is my A+ star. Now, the paper trade's not great, but thorns 3 for 15 emeralds is really, really good. 8 books for 1 emerald is the best you can get. I don't know if that's good. Don't know if that's good. This seems to be pretty good. This one is protection 3 for 37 emeralds in a book, which it's not that great, but this is the reason why I have this guy. Now, it's 16 emeralds, so it's not the greatest ever, but we have ourselves a mending villager, guys, which I was pretty surprised to find. So what I'm going to do right now is put these books in here. Oh, yeah, now we have 4 mending books. I think I need to put a mending book on. Do I have any anvils in here? Probably don't. I should probably put some over here. I was gonna put one of them on. I think I have 1 sword left that I don't have mending on. Everything else in here has mending on it. Yeah, everything else in here has mending on it, which is exactly what I want. My OP bow, my silk pick, my tree chopper, and my flying bow. But yeah, we have 4 mending books now. I just want to show you guys that I did get a mending villager over there, which is pretty sick. I was super excited whenever I got that guy. So hopefully, oh, and one more thing, this thing over here, the reason that this rail line's still out is because I don't have 2 villagers here. My plan is to put a farmer here and maybe like a Fletcher right here, because I do plan on building a spider string farm. And so this Fletcher with his string trade, if we can get a good one, will be pretty beneficial for us if I can get that guy. But that's it for the nether. That's all I've really been doing off camera. I've just been grinding away at this whole villager thing, bringing some more guys in here. And it's been very profitable so far. I think I've gotten close to 2 stacks of emeralds. I just spent a stack getting these mending books, but I got close to 2 stacks of emeralds trading with a lot of these guys, which, you know, isn't great at all. But once we get a really good farmer villager and get a really OP pumpkin farm set up, things are going to be rolling really well. But what I'm going to do now is I have a little bit of a topic I want to talk about today. I don't know how much progress we'll get done today. Today's probably going to be more of a talky episode. So if you guys don't like those, I'm sorry, but I have a little bit of a topic I want to talk about today. I wouldn't say it's a breakthrough, but it's a mindset I've been in recently that I kind of want to share with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and head over to the spawn chunks because we're going to be placing some lights today, as you can see here. I don't have very many stacks, but I'll talk until these are over. But I'm going to go ahead and head over to the spawn chunks, and I'll be back with you all in just a moment. So I decided for this next clip to not be, placing lights, simply because we already have a lot of our lights placed, at least. In the places where we don't, I don't really know where they are, and I can't do that unless it's nighttime, and I really don't want to record while it's nighttime, although it's getting there. But what I wanted to talk about today is sort of a mindset regarding YouTube that I've taken recently. As many of you know, I've always kind of had a hard time staying motivated for YouTube, simply because that's part of who I am when it comes to YouTube. But also, can I get this? But also because there's so many other things I could be doing that sometimes I'm like, well, why am I doing this? Yada yada yada. All those thoughts that race through your head. But I've sort of taken this mindset recently regarding YouTube. Yeah, I don't know if necessarily recently. Well, I guess it was recently. And that I've started thinking about YouTube as a job. Now, before you start freaking out, oh my gosh, why are you thinking about YouTube as a job? What's going on? You're gonna get burnt out. You're gonna blah 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 blah. I'm not thinking of it necessarily as something that's gonna make me like money or anything. As many of you also know, I don't make any money from these videos, none whatsoever. It's kind of a decision I made not to put ads on the videos and not to join a network, simply because I really see what the point was for me. Others, you know, they're pulling a good number of people to the video, to where, you know, people don't necessarily. I mean, people don't mind watching ads to begin with. Some people have ad block anyways. But I never wanted to do that to you guys, the viewers. I never wanted to make you sit there and watch an ad, simply because I feel like that's more reserved for people who are looking at doing YouTube as like a full-time job, rather than those who are just kind of here doing their own thing. So I've never really done that. But what I mean by thinking of YouTube as a job is more thinking about YouTube as a responsibility, as something that I wouldn't necessarily say I need to do, but it's something I should be doing. And the reason I've been thinking like this is because in the past I've had a hard time, like I said, saying, you know, why should I do this? And I've slacked off on videos, which is, you know, resulted in not so good things happening for the channel. Viewer base is dropping, blah blah blah, etc. etc. And just all kinds of stuff. But like I said, lately I've been thinking of YouTube a lot more as something that I that I should be doing, and that I have a responsibility not only to myself, but to all of you, the viewers, to keep up with a schedule. And no matter what goes on in my life, continuing with that schedule, unless there's something very drastic in my life that happens, keeping that schedule and not going back on my word about when videos are being uploaded or anything like that is pretty key. It's very, very key. And it's something I've really lacked in the past. But I feel like after taking this new mindset of thinking of YouTube as this sort of job, this responsibility, this something that I should be doing and that I need to fulfill for myself and for you guys, I've become a lot more motivated to continue with YouTube and to do the best that I can with YouTube, regardless of what my future intentions are. So, and the reason I say that, as many of you know, I've been saying that a lot today, but as many of you know, I'm a senior in high school right now, and so after this year is done, I'll be going to college. And simply put, I don't know if I'll be doing YouTube in college. I don't know. I mean, the future will only tell what I'm going to be doing for that. So I kind of decided this year I'm going to give this whole YouTube thing the best that I can and just see what happens. And if things go well, then I might continue in college. If not, I might not. And maybe I won't even have enough time in college to do that. I don't know. We'll see. But I just want to share with you guys my new mindset. And I've seen a big difference in myself after thinking of YouTube as this sort of job, this sort of responsibility that I need to fulfill. Like I said, I've become a lot more motivated, and I've said, you know what? I need to stop slacking off, and I need to just do it, as Shia LaBeouf would say, just do it. And things have been going a lot better. Another reason I say this is because there may be some of you out there who are having a hard time staying motivated for your own YouTube channels, or maybe you don't upload as often as you can simply because you slack off. This is a little bit of a reminder to you guys that this happens to a lot of people. And if you have a new mindset, if you keep things fresh for yourself, and you have a new mindset when it comes to YouTube, so for some of you, maybe thinking of YouTube as a job will help. For others, that may kill it for you. I guess it just depends upon the person. But for me, thinking about YouTube and knowing that it's my responsibility to, like I said, to you guys and to myself to do this thing, has really motivated me to not only be more consistent, but to do better with my videos, to continue to strive to become a better YouTuber and become better at this game, become better at a lot of things, which I'm really grateful for, and I think in the long run is really gonna help me out. It's gonna help me to maybe if I do quit YouTube, maybe it'll help me in a job I have in the future. Just realizing that no matter what, I have to get the job done. No more, you can't slack on these types of things. You have to keep pushing, keep striving to do better, and do what you can, which is a very important mindset in my opinion. But we have 2 of these left. Let's place these here. Now that we're done with that, I guess that's it for the topic for today. I know that's a pretty deep topic, but I wanted to share that with you guys because, like I said, I've noticed a big difference in myself. Just in my motivation to do YouTube has skyrocketed, because I know that no matter what happens in my life, I in some ways need to get this done, and it's really motivated me to continue to strive to do better things and keep this YouTube thing rolling. So I think what I'm gonna do for the rest of this episode is work around here and spawn. Probably place a few more vines. I have a little bit of a vine farm over here. That's one thing that we still need, is like a stationary vine farm, which I may get over here. But I want to continue to go over to the villager breeder and get more villagers in the nether. And possibly we could start rough sketching out where like the markets are going to be and where the big town hall sort of hall thing is going to be in the new villager area. So I'm hoping to get that done. Hopefully things will be pretty good. Might buy a few more mending books and whatnot. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get back to work, and I'll see you guys in a minute. So I hope I didn't scare you guys with the topic that I talked about in the last clip. I didn't explain it the best, and I feel like I could have done a little bit better, but overall, I think it's something that I've been wanting to say for a while, and hopefully you guys are okay with it. But to finish off the episode, I do have one thing I want to share with you guys. And that is a design I came up with for the market stalls. So as you may remember from the last episode, I kind of decided that for this area, I want to have a villager sort of place where I can go to get as many emeralds as possible. And since we have the breeder over there, it's pretty easy to get villagers over to here. So what I decided is in the middle right here, I want to have a tower, and scouted around the area, I want to have market stalls, which have their own individual villagers as well. That way we have a whole bunch. And these market stalls I may not be trading with them necessarily, but they're more for looks than anything else. So I really want to get this done right. So I want to share with you guys what I sort of came up with. Now this may take a little bit for me to do. I may not have enough wool. I may have to go off camera and get this. But I guess we can put it over here, since the the hall thing is going to be over there. I designed something in creative, and I wanted to show you guys. This may not be permanent, but I feel like I did an okay job with this. As many of you know, I'm not very confident in my building skills. So I have a kind of a hard time doing some of this stuff, but hopefully when I get this done, you guys will like it. Okay, let's see. So let's get this white wool out. Now this design, I looked up some, I want to say, it's not tutorials, but I looked up some inspiration online for this. And so I'm hoping that what I learned online I can use here. So let's see, get some orange wool, go here. The first one's gonna be made out of orange simply because I really like orange wool and I haven't used it enough. I like how smooth the texture is, and I feel like it's a great addition. It looks a lot like, what soda is it? Orange Crush, I think? I don't know. It just reminds me of Orange Crush for some reason. Let's just do that. And I think we need to go to the front now because I'm going to run out of wool. So I'll at least give you guys a taste of the front. Can I get this? I should have brought a stack. I should have brought a stack of wool. Oh, great. Come on now. Come on now, baby. There we go. Do that, and do that, do that, and do that. Perfect. So this is the basic outline. I'm not going to do the back because I don't have enough wool, I just realized. But this is the front. Not too shabby, I don't think. Not too shabby. I'll give you guys a front look at it. So around the entire area, I'm going to have stairs at the bottom. I haven't used this technique in building in a long time. I think I kind of overused it for a while, and so it didn't work out too well for me. On the sides here, it's going to be like this. Even on the back here, it's going to be like that all the way around. Upside down stairs. Quite like it. In the middle here, we're going to have wooden trapdoor. And in between here, now this is a little bit of a technique I learned. Having that. Oh, and then on the sides, underneath, to add detail will be that. I still need to place wool. Not like that. Like this. Let's see. Well, actually, I may have enough. Hold on. I may actually have enough. I didn't think I would, but I guess I do. Let's do that. But I have exactly enough. Wow. Wow. Actually, let's go ahead and sleep real fast. Can I? Yeah, let's go ahead and sleep. Sleep very quickly, and then we'll finish this up. I want to give you guys a look at the finished product of this, or what I have right now for the finished product. I just came up with this not but 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. So this may not be the final version if you guys like it. Same on the end there. I thought about doing something like that instead of having this here. Let's try it with the trapdoors. I think I like it with the fences better. Something like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm gonna stick with that. The sides here, trapdoors, and I think this is done. Actually, is this done? I think this is done. Yeah. So this is the finished product of what they're almost like teepees. What the little market stalls are gonna look like if I choose to do this. It's a very interesting design. I did come up with it by myself, of course. I did use some inspiration online for this, but I did come up with this design myself. And like I said before, these are mainly for aesthetic appeal. This isn't really for trading with villagers. That's what the main hall is going to be for. That's going to be where all the, I won't say automation, but all the really good villagers will hopefully be in there. But what do you guys think? Take one good look around again. I'm still contemplating about this right here, but we'll see. Let me know. Do you think fence or trapdoor right there on those logs? And overall, let me know what you think about this market stall. I think it looks all right. Like I said, I'm not the greatest of builders, but I do think I did a decent job on this, and I'm quite happy with what I've come up with. I've never built market stalls before in my life, so for first attempt, not bad. I like it. But that's gonna do it for today's episode, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm gonna go ahead and now go off camera, get a comment for today, and I guess I'll see you guys when I have a comment. All right, guys, I picked a comment for today, and I just want to let you guys know the comments last episode were pretty stellar. I had a lot of people who were very excited about having villagers in the nether. They really liked the idea, which I'm really glad that you guys like it. And I got some comments that really warmed my heart, humbled me a lot. So thank you guys so much for all your comments. But today's comment is from a user by the name of Rage Potatoes, who commented on episode 105, now being featured on episode 106. I think this is 106. I hope I got that right. This person said, can you link the download to the texture pack, please? The reason I picked this is because I wanted to kind of explain my texture pack. So if any of you are new or don't already know, I'll go into my resource pack folder, actually. The texture pack I use is default plus 1.9, it works in 1.10, clear glass texture, which I just have as a separate pack in here. I do have the BWO texture pack and a few others on the side over here, which I use these two a little bit off camera. And I will be linking this down in the description below, the video where I got this from. This is, I'm not gonna link the download link because I rather the guy who made it get the credit for that. I don't remember who made it. I'm sorry. It's been forever since I had that. It's been months and months and months since I got that clear glass texture. But yeah, I'm linking that down in the description below. I should be doing that from now on, simply because I want to give credit where credit's due, and I know that there are going to be some people who do like Rage Potatoes who do want to know what the clear glass texture is, because everything else is default. The fire is default, enemies are default, blocks are default, except for glass. Glass is the only thing that's changed. Everything else is default. I should get Faithful at some point and test it out. I haven't played it in Faithful in a while, so I don't know how that would work, but definitely not gonna do it on camera, just off camera, but I still want to mess around with that. But yeah, link will be in the description. If it's not there, badger me and tell me, hey, White, you need to put a link in the description, you idiot, you stupid, whatever. If it's not there, tell me and I'll definitely put it there, because it's not that hard to do. So let me know. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy the video, go ahead, smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new and or not already subscribed. Anyways, guys, take care, and I'll see you later.